Hi, my name is Jennifer Robinson, and I'm an undergrad at Clemson University. And I went to a new student dialogue called Boys Don't Cry, and it was a dialogue about vulnerability and gender roles. And I went on October 31st from 7 to 9, and that was like Halloween. And that's where people go out and have fun and just do stuff. And I wasn't gonna go, but I was like, let me just go because I don't want to reschedule for another time. So I went, and like, it wasn't a lot of people there. It was like 20 people or so. And well, that made the circle a lot closer, and more people had to interact because the less people, the more you gotta get called out and get the conversation flowing. And the two people that conducted the dialogue, they were really cool. Like, they got everyone speaking, they had everyone opening up to what they were really feeling, and they were discussing their points of views and how they felt about the issues. And they had us do exercises throughout the dialogue, and we had to also define dialogue, since it's not a one-way discussion and it's not a debate. It's just talking, discussing your, what's it called, opinions. And well, I was pretty active. I was an active speaker because like there was only 3 girls in there. I thought it was gonna be a whole lot more girls because girls want to hear about boys and their vulnerabilities. So like, where are the girls at? Like, all the boys are in there feeling themselves right now. And like, I enjoyed listening to them talk about their vulnerabilities with their friends and how they don't want to show their vulnerabilities with each other because it shows weakness and stuff. And and they were asked a question about if you were sad or something and you wanted to cry or whatever, would you cry in front of a dude or a girl? And they said they'd rather cry in front of a girl because girls wouldn't judge them as much as dudes would. Because if you cry in front of a dude, that's like saying, ooh, you're weak, I'm above you. And that's not the case. That's how, because we just find vulnerability in the beginning as being weak and reliant and, what is it? Well, pretty much weak. Anything below that is not good. And like throughout the speech, we realized that vulnerability can actually be a good thing, because when you're vulnerable, that actually shows strength and courage that you're putting yourself out there. You're opening your heart to somebody. And let's see. Like, for example, love. Like in the video, we saw a video that they showed us, and it was about vulnerability. And she talked about love, like being vulnerable enough to put yourself out there and show your heart to the person. And like to tell somebody you love them, you have to be strong and not fear the rejection. Like, you can be rejected or you can't be rejected. It's one way or the other, and you just have to get past that unknowing factor. And when you get past that, then it's all good. And anyway, we went around the circle and asked questions, and they asked me a question about how I would feel if a dude was crying in front of me. I was like, I would comfort him. Like, it's not really that serious of a deal. I wouldn't judge him or anything. If that's how he's feeling, that's how he's feeling. And like, they was like, okay. And then like a dude, he counteracted mine. He's like, no, that's not cool. Like, why would you want to cry in front of a girl? I was like, what's wrong with crying in front of a girl? But it ended well. Like, we ended up coming to a conclusion, and it was cool. And then we went to gender roles, how gender roles affected like stereotypes. Like, girls are weak and dependent, and men are strong and competitive. But girls are just as competitive. Like, we compete for stuff. And I would say that the dialogue went through very smoothly. Like, everyone spoke. Nobody was reserved. Like, some people just sat there the whole time being bored, but that's their fault. Like, there was plenty of opportunities for them to speak and interact with everybody. Well, but overall, I learned that vulnerability is a good thing because you're not showing, well, my vulnerability is a good thing because in the video it says that it brings you joy and happiness, because like they're one and the other, like they're like this. So yeah, that's my dialogue speech. Thanks for watching.
How long was it?
Oh, well, it's not stopped yet. Okay.